there's a list that's taking place right now. The list is all over the place. And this list is about the top 10 players in the NBA. And there's been several lists out there. The latest is by The Ringer. The Ringer consists of the one and only Bill Simmons, with the Bill Simmons podcast, Rob Mahoney, Michael Pena, Chris Ryan, Justin Verrier, these guys. I don't know most of them. I do know Bill Simmons. I've been a guest on his show. He's been a guest on here. Really appreciate him, the work that he does. Wishing him nothing but the best with his success. But I don't know what the hell they talking about with some of these people on this list. Let me just say that right now. I don't know what the hell they talking about. All right. Now, Nikola Jokic, this is their top 16 players, okay? It's a top 60 list. I ain't reading you the whole 60, okay? That's irrelevant. I'm really focused on the top 10, all right? Well, let me give you their top 10. Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler, Devin Booker, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Those are the top 10 players. They are rated above Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Damian Lillard, Jamal Murray, Donovan Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox. First of all, to Bill Simmons and his crew. Respect y'all. Respect the work that you do. Bill Simmons, you know we cool with each other, brother. You don't take this personally, but this list, what the hell's going on? I mean, you know, you live in a high life, you're making a lot of money, you got a lot of success, and, you know, I don't know whether you drink. I don't know whether you smoke, but I do think you need to be tested after this list right here. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on now. I mean, I need an explanation. Let me just say that. I need an explanation because I want to know what goes into your list. I mean, after all, I caused the furor when I said that Steph Curry, I had Steph Curry right there with with Magic Johnson. But I was not saying that Steph Curry was a quintessential, prototypical, better point guard than Magic Johnson. I was alluding to impact. Because as a point guard, you want to be impactful in terms of how you affect the rest of the team. Magic Johnson, his passing ability, his court vision, his orchestration as a floor general is unrivaled. We get all of that. We understand that. As far as I'm concerned, the inventor and the orchestrator of Showtime, no doubt about it. John McClendon, the late, great John McClendon at HBCUs like Tennessee State. He may have been the inventor of the fast break, but let me tell you something right now. It was perfected by Irvin Magic Johnson. We know this. We know this. The flip side is that when you talk about Steph Curry and impact, you talk about people needing to have their head on a swivel because this is the greatest shooter that God has ever created. And because that's the reality, everywhere he's moving, you got your head on a swivel because everybody's got to guard him because he's running around screens and picks. He's trying to get free. And all he needs is a breath of fresh air. And the moment he launches, you put your head down because you're like, damn, I let him get off the shot. It's going in. Ask De'Aaron Fox just last night what happened in a preseason game. Steph Curry sent him home and went like this, nighty-night. In a preseason game. That's what he did, nighty-night. 99. You don't believe me? Look at the video. Go check it out. Okay? This is what happened. This is what Steph Curry brings to the table. So I understand him being on that list at number 3. Hell, I had him at number 3. In fairness to the Ringer, my top 3 is your top 3. In Jokic, Greek Freak, Steph Curry. But we part ways after that. You got Luka Doncic at number 4? No. He ain't the reigning league MVP. He's not a defensive stalwart. He doesn't block shots and rebound, plus average over 30. That would be Joel Embiid, the reigning league MVP, the dude from Cameroon who sought citizenship for France, who decided to represent the United States of America and offend the rest of the world. That dude, Joel Embiid. He's top 4, ladies and gentlemen. He's the reigning league MVP, and he plays on both sides of the floor. I got to give him. Then there's LeBron James. Let's stop the nonsense right here, please. LeBron James is entering his 21st season. LeBron James approaching 39 years of age. LeBron James is supposed to be a senior citizen. He's supposed to be sitting in a proverbial rocking chair. He's supposed to be done, but he's not. The brother just finished averaging damn near 29, about 29 a game. That LeBron James. The hell are y'all talking about? This LeBron James we're talking about here. I got to look this stuff up here because let me tell you something right now. I don't understand. how you can sit up there and say that LeBron James is not top 5. I'm just wondering. I'm looking up here and I'm saying to myself, what is wrong with us? We got to stop this nonsense, this blasphemy about LeBron James. LeBron James is still one of the greatest players in the world. He ain't getting a nod over MJ from me. Fair enough. I understand that. He's not getting it. I'll be the first to tell you he's not getting it. MJ didn't lose 6 NBA Finals. MJ didn't fold in an NBA Finals series with the likes of Jason Terry guarding him in the post. MJ didn't have an APB out for him, let what people looking for him. This is LeBron James we're talking about. And I, for one, am not going to turn my back on the fact that I got him, LeBron James, as the second greatest player in the history of basketball. I know he doesn't have a better resume than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but Kareem Abdul-Jabbar couldn't do all the things that LeBron James could do. I got him as number 2. I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as number 3. Michael Jordan, of course, is number 1. And I'm looking at LeBron James, and I'm saying in his 20th season, the brother averaged nearly 30. And we going to sit here with a straight face and say that this brother does not deserve to be a top 5 player in the world coming into this season. You understand how blasphemous this is? Come on, y'all. We got to be right. I'm looking up his stats right here. Last season, LeBron James, 28.9 points, 8.3 assists. It's 8.3 rebounds, 6.8 assists, 50% shooting from the field. Ladies and gentlemen, he was 38 years old in his 20th season in the NBA. And these brothers don't have him as top 5. How is that possible? How is that possibly possible? I'm sorry. That's just blasphemous. I can't give that to you, not by a long shot, okay? I got LeBron James at number 5. You know, I got at number 6, Kevin Durant. I know Kevin Durant, in some people's eyes, might have fallen off to some degree. He only played 8 games in Phoenix last year. The level of chemistry and cohesiveness was not there. They still managed 2 wins against Denver. The brother didn't sit up there and stink up the joint. He didn't have the greatest series in the world. Now, understand that. Kevin Durant is one of the most efficient superstars we've seen. I'm not going against Kevin Durant. I understand that Jason Tatum is big time. I get all of that. He won a championship? No. He won 2 championships? No. He been to an NBA Finals. Didn't play that well in the NBA Finals. I know his game is pure, no doubt about it. First dude averaged 30. This is a Boston Celtic we're talking about. Not even Larry Bird and those brothers did that. Jason Tatum is the truth. Make no mistake. But damn it, you going to put him ahead of Kevin Durant? He got to close. He's got to close. And he's young. He's young enough to do. He's only 26 years old. Been already in 5 NBA Finals. Conference Finals, and then NBA Finals. So I got to look at him and say to myself, yo, I'm not going to sit up there and throw shade on him, but I can't put him ahead of Kevin Durant. I can't do that. I'll put it right behind Kevin Durant at 7, and then I'm going to look at Luka Doncic at 8. 8. Because even though Luka Doncic is that dude and he's big time, let's understand something very, very important. He's a one-sided player, meaning he plays offense. That brother doesn't try to stop a cold. If he had a cold, he doesn't even take, take Flonase or something. Sudafed, decongestant, nothing. That brother don't try to stop anything defensively. Nothing. I'm not giving him a top 5 player in the league. I'm sorry. You got to play on both ends. And then 9 is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The time has arrived to show him some love. And I'm going to tell you who I'm going to put at number 10, Anthony Davis. Now, I understand Anthony Davis isn't attractive to y'all. I understand, Charles Barkley calls him street clothes. I call him Six Flags. Charles Barkley say he always hurt. They call him street clothes. I call him Six Flags because he a damn roller coaster. When you on the court and one day you dropping 40 and the next game you dropping 11 in a playoff series, when you can't put back-to-back potent playoff performances, the playoff games together, I'm sorry. I am not giving you the advantage and the edge of sitting up there and avoiding a nickname like Six Flags. It is apropos. With those eyes, I'd call him Beetlejuice, but have you seen his daddy? I love you, man. I love his father. He knows I'm just playing around with him, but that's a Beetlejuice dude if you ever saw one. I love his daddy, though. We talk every time we see each other. He's good people. Those eyes, Mr. Davis. You see everything. All right? You see everything. All right? I love you. You know that. He and I talk every time I see him at Laker games. That's my man. We can say that because we boys. I love Anthony Davis' daddy. He good people. He really is. But let me tell you something. Anthony Davis, 12th year in the league. Did you know that he averaged 25.9 points a game? Did you know that he averaged 12.5 rebounds per game? And 2.6 assists in the 56 games he played? Yeah, he missed 26 games. I understand that. He's injury prone. We get that. But when he's on the court and relatively healthy, this brother's a top 7 player in the world. It's just that the lack of consistency make me have him at 10. Okay? Now, their list, I love Devin Booker. I really, really, really do. Okay, you want to make an argument he could be top 10? It's a debate. I got him at like 11. I don't have Jimmy Butler that high. I respect the hell out of Jimmy Butler. It's my brother, but here's what I need from Jimmy Butler. Show up in the regular season like you show up in the postseason. You get paid to play the regular season games. Jimmy Butler takes a lot of time off during the regular season because it's just not that important to him. When he amps it up, he is special. No doubt. But it's a challenge. It's a challenge for him to show up before playoffs. Can't give you a top 10 ranking when that's the issue. Period. I just wanted to make sure that was clear. Bill Simmons, and y'all, I respect you. But that list, I got questions. I really, really, really do. You can't have LeBron James out of the top 5. And I'm not sure you could have Anthony Davis out of the top 10. And by the way, they had Kawhi Leonard at like 12th or 13th or something. Yeah, okay. Do that. Tell me it's because he missed games. Because when he's on the court, that brother ain't no top 13. He's way higher than that.